Zohar reading, Beresheet A, Genesis, and we are on verse 82. Michael made a mark on the south side, and all three other faces gazed towards the face of man. The face of a lion, face of an ox, and the face of an eagle. Michael is one of the four angels who serve the female principle of Zeranpin. Therefore, he prepares the place for the mating. Because since he is the angel of Chesed, he sketches the imprint to the south, which is to the right. Man is male and female. Adam in Hebrew is mankind. And he is not called man unless both are included. This means that Malchut of her own, when she is not mating with Zeranpin, is not called man. Only when they are united are they called man. This is the secret of the verse. Male and female he created them. So it's male and female Elohim created them and blessed them and called their name Adam, man. Beresheet 5:2. So accordingly they were together called man. But each one alone is only half a body and cannot be called man. The figures of the chariot of Elohim are formed according to his image, namely from the face of a man united on the south side. As it is written, the chariots of Elohim are twice 10,000, thousands upon thousands. Shinan in Hebrew. And this comes from Tehillim 68:18. This is the secret of the lower chariot that is called the chariot of Elohim. The word Shinan consists of the letters Shin, Nun, Aleph, Nun. Written in the scriptural verse, it includes all the images, all the living creatures, which include the ox, Shor, the eagle, Nishur, and the lion, Arya. And the initials of these words for the Shin Nun Aleph of Shinan. And the final Nun in the word Shinan alludes to the face of a man that included with them. This final Nun is the secret of the expansion of male and female that are united as one. Everyone in the world of Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiya emerges from these living creatures, which are the secret of Shinan. From them, the forms of Bria, Yetzirah, and Asiya are born and separated, each befitting its aspect. Verse 84. These living creatures are joined one to the other, so that each includes all the others. The ox, the eagle, the lion, and man are directed by the secret of the four engraved names, which are a great El, a mighty El, a terrible, Devarim 10:17, to which they ascend to behold them. Verse 85, the ox ascended to be guided by and to gaze on the face of a man with the ox. One name rose that was crowned and engraved by the secret of the two colors, which represent the name El. After the ox was included in the name El, it turned back, and the throne, which is the female principle of Zeranpin, engraved it, and received its imprint, so that it might be guided by the secret of the name El. Although ox is of the left, it was nevertheless marked to be guided by the aspect of Hasadim in the name El. Verse 86. The eagle ascended to be guided and to gaze on the face of a man. Another name rose up with it to be crowned and engraved according to the secret of the two faces, the face of man and the face of the eagle, and the two colors, the color of the right, which is white, and the color of the eagle, which is green, so as to be guided and gaze on the crown above. The name of it is great. After this the eagle returned, and the throne, which is the female principle, engraved and etched it. And the eagle was imprinted to be guided by the secret of this name. For the attributes of the eagle are similar to those of the name great. Verse 87. The lion ascended to be guided and to gaze on the face of a man above. Another name rose up with it to be crowned and engraved by the secret of the two faces and the two colors, and to be strengthened and attached to Gevurah. This is the name mighty. Then it returned to, and the throne, which is the secret of the female principle of Zerampin, engraved and etched it, and it was imprinted so as to be guided by the secret of this name, mighty, so that the attributes of the lion which is to the right be like the attributes of the name mighty, and the lion will be guided by the attribute of Gevurah. Verse 88, the face of a man gazed on all of them, on all the faces of the living creatures, and they all rose up and gazed on it. All have risen to the face of a man above in the supernal chariot, because it does not exist below. Then they were all depicted together in an engraving according to this drawing by the secret of the certain name, which is terrible. It is written about the living creatures. As for the likeness of their faces, they had the face of a man. Yehezkel 1:10. Because they were all included within the image of man, and this image included them. Verse 89. According to this secret, the Holy One, blessed be He, is called a great El, mighty and terrible. These names are engraved above by the secret of the upper chariot, which comprises 4 letters of the name Yod-Keh-Vav-Keh, which is the name that includes all the other names. The combining of the lower ox within the upper lion is equivalent to the letter Yud of Yod-Keh-Vav-Keh, and is the secret to the name El. The combining of the lower lion within the upper ox is equivalent to the letter He, and is the secret of the name Mighty. The combining of the lower eagle with the upper lion is equivalent to the letter Vav, and is the secret of the name Great. And the face of a man of above, which includes all the living creatures from below that have ascended to it, is equivalent to the lower He of Yod-Keh-Vav-Keh, and is the secret of the name Terrible. These images, the ox, the eagle, lion, and man, are engraved and carved on the throne, which is the female principle of Zerampin, and the throne is carved and decorated by them, and these likenesses were embroidered on the throne, one on the right, one on the left, one on the front, and one on the back, thus corresponding to the 4 directions of the world. The face of the lion is imprinted on the right, which is the south wind. The face of the ox is on the left, which is the north wind. The face of the eagle on the front, which is the east wind, and the face of man on the back, which is the west wind. This is the secret of the 4 letters of Yod-Keh-Vav-Keh. Verse 90. When the throne, which is the female principle of Zerampin, ascends to unite with Zerampin, it is imprinted with these 4 images: ox, eagle, lion, and man. These 4 supernal names carry the throne up to unite with Zerampin, and the throne, namely the female principle, becomes included within them during the union. This means that she is completed by and with these names. The throne collects and gleans by its union with Zerampin souls and delightful pleasures. When it has collected and gleaned these delights and pleasures, it descends full, like a tree with branches on all sides and laden with fruit. Verse 91. As the throne descends from the place of union to its own place, the image of the four living creatures come forth, each shaped in its own form and engraving and illuminating, shining and radiating. They scatter seed over the world. Thus they are called the herb-yielding seeds. And herb alludes to the living creatures that sow the world with seed. Verse 92. When the image of a man, which includes all the other images, issues forth, it is described as fruit tree, yielding fruit after its kind. Beresheet 1:11. Because man is both male and female, the fruit tree is the female and yielding fruit applies to the male. The phrase whose seed is in it upon the earth teaches us that he emitted his seed for the benefit of the earth alone. So the phrase whose seed is in itself is purposely said to teach us that man should not emit his seed in vain. Verse 93. The herb which appears in the verse, let the earth bring forth grass, herb yielding seeds, does not yield seed because of this it has no permanency and does not last like the others. This is because it has no image to be shaped and engraved into any sort of likeness or form. Instead, they are seed and not seen. They are seen and not seen. All those that have not been shaped into a form or an image have no permanency. They are created and last only for a certain time and are immediately consumed by the fire that devours fire. As already explained, then they are again created and are immediately consumed by the fire that consumes fire. This is repeated again and again every day. Verse 94. A human being below is in this world has an image of and a form, but he does not last forever, as do those of the angels above. The form and image of the angels above are formed in their shape without any other covering. Because of this, they are everlasting. The image of a man in the world below, referring to the nephesh, ruach, and neshama, is shaped into its form only by the covering because of its man lasts only for a certain limited period. That'll be the end of that reading.